Hello, I'm Susan Avery, the editor of My Purchasing Center, the online publication for procurement and supply management professionals. This week I am at the ISM2014 conference in Las Vegas, and I'm here with Mickey North-Rizza, Vice President of Strategic Services for BravoSolution. Welcome, Mickey.
Thanks, Susan. It's great to be here with you and everybody else.
Thank you. Why don't we start by telling the My Purchasing Center audience a little bit about your company?
Sure. So BravoSolution is a supply management excellence vendor. We spend a lot of time around procurement software, and it's basically strategic sourcing. So it would be strategic sourcing, spend analysis, contract management, supplier performance management. And then we have a whole lot of solution offerings around change management, category management, from advanced sourcing capabilities to collaborative sourcing capabilities. So quite an array and a spectrum. We've also added a new product offering too called BravoAlign, and BravoAlign helps companies understand where their baseline is so they can start to plot that trajectory of where they need to be the best-in-class company. Something most of the people we've been talking to around here are saying, look, I need to get to that next level, but I don't have millions and millions of dollars to spend, so how do I get there and how do I look at myself?
Right, so at this conference specifically, what are you demonstrating for the supply managers who are here?
A little bit of everything that I just discussed. I would also add to it that what we're doing is spending more time understanding what their needs are. And what we're finding is really companies want to say, how do I get to that next level? What do I need to do? In some cases, they have resources of technology and they have some great talent, but they need other talent to bring to the table and they don't know how to go out and get that. So they've come to us asking, I need this type of capability, that type of capability. Who can we go to? What do we need? What can you do for us? What pieces can you bring to the equation? So it's really just listening to what they need and understanding if we can help them, and if we cannot, let them know others that might be able to help them in the practice.
I was just going to ask you that question. How can you help them with that challenge?
Well, it depends on what the challenge is. So in many cases, we're helping companies by augmenting their current sourcing staff, doing some work for them, bringing in our capabilities and allowing them to do a better job in what they're trying to source, bringing more money to the table for them. In many, many cases, companies will come to us and say, can you help us by being our arms and legs around strategic sourcing? Can you be our center of excellence? Can you bring more savings to us, set up the deals, put the contracts in place, and help us work with our suppliers better by teaching us new ways of working with our supply base?
You and I talk frequently. We do a podcast every month, a Minutes with Mickey.
Yes, we do.
So what kind of advice do you have for the supply managers who are here?
For those that are here, I would say this. First off, remember, this is a great opportunity for you to do some networking. There's superb individuals who have different levels of expertise that you can learn from all across the industry. The second piece I would say to you is walk around, get to know the vendors and the solution providers. There's very few times that you can get all of them together, and many times they're all clamoring for your attention, they're sending you emails, they're calling you, and they really want to spend that time with you, and you don't have that time to spend with them. So take the time, walk around, introduce yourself, talk about the issues you have, and ask for some help. And if they can't give it to you, they may give you some suggestions on where you need to go. But most importantly, what I think really needs to happen is it needs to be understood that this conference is set up to focus on you. And as you focus on you in ISM's mantra right now, start thinking about what that means to your team. What resources do you need? How can service providers, vendors, third parties, how can they help you get to the numbers that you need and make your business a financial success? That's the most important thing you can do, and you can optimize on that time here. The other last suggestion I would give, when you're talking to your peers, find out why they go externally to service providers. Sometimes who helps, but the other time is who else, not just who you go to, but why do you go to them? What do they bring you that you can't get internally to help yourself? I think the most important thing you can understand is it takes a team, or as they say in the world, it takes a village.
Great, thank you. It's a great conference for that.
Thanks so much, Susan. I appreciate it.